And then, if y'all recall, I spoke to each of y'all except Mr. Davis on the phone, and I got pretty much verbal commitments, and I understand these are not binding, but y'all all know, I talked to four of y'all.
That's right.
Four of you, all of Mr. Davis, that the deal about the dollar, I'm not gonna keep beating it, but y'all pretty well told me, yeah, that sounds good. So, we get mixed things back and forth. That's why we come back with another offer, because understanding was that wasn't gonna fly. So that's why we came back with that. I just didn't have your cell phone number, Mr. Davis.
I'll be glad to give it to you.
Well, I couldn't find it, I'll call you too. But that's why that's why we came back with this different offer. We don't want to go, we're not trying to make an enemy of y'all, we're trying to work with you, believe me. We don't want it to be adversarial.
We wanna work with y'all too.
Okay, and I don't wanna come across that way at all, so we're not trying to do
I don't
that.
think anybody.
Mr. Chair, I got a question. Can somebody explain to me exactly what the process is gonna be from right now on? So we're not gonna write it down.
Thank you.
Mr. Reeves, you're up.
I think y'all need to tell us, do you want us to come up with a plan and bring it back at the next meeting to set out a process? Or do we wanna sit here and kind of draft out a process? We can do it either way, but you gotta fish cut bait. I mean, do you want to do the process now, or we can certainly come up with a process, bring it back at the next meeting. The next meeting is September 11, or we can have a special meeting. We can do that too.
Could I make
Once y'all come up with a process, and then we can have a special meeting.
All right?
I would ask that you and Mr. Kaufman and his staff get together and draw up a process and bring it back and let's take a look at it on the 11th.
And the process is going to be to advertise and have it open to the public, where anybody make a proposal, or just these two, or how do y'all want us to do that?
I was feeling on board. I've heard both, two opinions.
What's the legally, can we itemize it out to just two, or do we have to?
I don't think you have to open it to the public. You are allowed, to, make a contract with, certain people, certainly in situations like this where you're not seeking, to make money on the deal, you're trying to, convey the property to somebody you think is gonna be good works, and do things that are valuable to the community and all that. I assume both entities would be in that regard, so you wouldn't have to open it up to the public, in my opinion. Now, the danger is, we notice this, we put it on the agenda, we come up here to vote, and 12 other people are sitting in the audience saying, wait, what about us? So that, and I am totally fine sitting here and saying, no, y'all don't have to listen to those folks, but that's the issue.
That would be a danger, and
Yeah.
thinking back,
Right.
some years we had a situation where we bid it on some land, and we had a fellow come up here and made an offer on it.
Right, exactly.
I think we need to make some restrictions.
I tell you what, I know how to fix that. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we open it up to the public. That's my motion.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second to open it up to the public.
Discussion. We're still gonna have to come establish some criteria.
Right, and I took your motion to be your directing staff to set the criteria to open it for the public.
Yes.
We're still gonna bring the criteria
Okay.
back.
Right.
And correct, I'm not trying to put words in that, just correct me.
You're right, you're right.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to open this up to the public with the criteria being spelled out as to what needs to be in the proposal. Is my worded there right? Okay, all those in favor? Opposed, same sign? Aye. Appreciate it.
It failed 3-2? I thought it passed 3-2. I got that passed 3-2.
Let's
Wait a minute, well, excuse me, just a
I'm
minute.
not a Madison native, I worked in a thrift store almost since its beginning, and I want to say to you, I
Can you
know.
wait just a minute, please, ma'am? We've got a question about, excuse me just a minute, we've got a question about the house vote plan. All right, show of hands. Those in favor?
Wait a minute, let's hear the motion.
Motion
We're
was
up.
to open the process for bids to the general public. That was the motion.
All right, by vote and show of hands, all those in favor?
All right.
All those opposed?
That's fixed, now let's move on.
All right, now,
That's fixed.
ma'am, I'm sorry.
I really wanted to say that before you voted, but I've been in Madison County over 40 years, I'm not a native, but I volunteered at the thrift store almost since its beginning. And I know personally, as you know I know, how much good we do, and I just beg you and pray to God that you will help us any way you can.
We will.
All right, I was gonna say one thing if I could, Mr. Chair. You guys, if you are gonna do this for a special meeting, you already have a budget workshop planned for the 3rd. And then you also have a special budget hearing on the 4th, which would be,
That's all we're doing, is on that level. That's all we're-
I mean, you can do it on the 11th. I was just gonna say, if y'all want to do that on a special meeting, to hear the criteria, to get it going quicker.
You wanna move it up to one special
And
meeting?
it's up to y'all, I'm
That's
just
fine,
throwing it out
we'll be
there.
here anyway.
Yeah, let's
You
prove
know.
it.
Now, I will
I mean,
not,
that-
I will not be here on the 3rd, that's a school board meeting, and the 4th.
That was just to have the criteria that
Right,
we're talking about,
right.
three presented, so that's all, I was just throwing it out there
Well,
this year for that.
What say the board? You wanna do it fourth?
Hear the criteria.
Hear the criteria?
Yes.
We need to advertise it as a, this is the first public hearing on the budget, but we would need to advertise it. as a
Special meeting.
Special meeting for that, yes, special meeting, yeah, we'll have to be advertised, that's correct. All right, so we will, I don't think we need a motion, second last, we will, re-agenda this one. Yes, Charlie?
Would it be out of order for me to ask what you all just voted on? I forgot my hearing aids.
We, all right, Mr. Parker.
Basically, the discussion was about whether they would open the process up to have more than the two proposals that had been talked about already, the one from the United Methodist Cooperative and the one from Damascus Church. That was the conversation. The motion that Commissioner Martin made was to go ahead and open the process for bids to come from the general public, so from more than just those two parties. That motion was seconded, and the vote, did not pass, it failed 2 to 3. So that means that it's gonna limit that process, limit that process to just the two people that have been spoken about already tonight.
That's correct.
Damascus Church and the Methodist group.
Okay.
I hope I got it right.
Understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
So, Mr. Chairman, if I could, and if you're asking us to draft something, so like Billy just stated, we've limited it to those two. So is there any more that you would need other than just the submittal of proposals?
That's a proposal.
The one thing I think you would want to consider is the way our ordinance is drafted presently, that you would, have a notice, and then you have a contract that's, notice as part of that contract, that's advertised in the paper, and then the board can approve that. If you, so there's two ways to do it. One would be, you could have them present their proposals, y'all decide, then you tell me which one to notice, then it goes in the paper, all that, and you make a final decision. The other way would be for y'all to tell them to bring in proposals, we'll put both of them in the form of a contract, notice it, both of them at one time, and y'all can have one meeting at one hearing, and you make a final decision. We can do it either way. So, and I can propose both those to you on the fourth, I mean, when you decide how you want to go.
I just said, if they're gonna make a proposal, we make a decision that night, then have.
I would go with that, I would want to go, to expedite it, I would say, let's get both proposals up here, and we make it, we vote on it right there that night.
So then, my next thing, my next thing is, when do you want them to have a proposal into you guys?
And this, if that's the way, if y'all wanna vote on it one time, what I would recommend is that we go ahead and tell them to have their proposals in, pick a date. I don't know if there's any reason you couldn't do it, a week from Friday's the 6th. You can pick a date like that. When they have their proposals in, we put it in contract form, we notice it. The notice has gotta be run in the paper a certain amount of time. and then just the next meeting that it's available, we can do it then. But y'all just need to tell us, and, because obviously both groups need to be contacted in writing, saying if you wanna make a proposal, you've got until blank day.
Right.
And I don't know if that's a good date, but I mean, we'll say sixth, September sixth, which is a week from Friday. I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent.
All right, can y'all be prepared by September the sixth?
Well, we're trying to do an inspection.
Well,
Could we get to 30 days, like the next county commission meeting? We want to make sure that the
This
building is
is
safe.
only to accept the proposal, you can always reject the proposal if
Okay.
you want.
Okay.
It's not binding, you still have to have a
That's,
contract.
that's
we
fine.
didn't decide it before.
Thank you.
We can do it tomorrow.
So likely, if you got proposals in, let me just give you a little bit of a timeline. If you got proposals in on the sixth, then the earliest county commission it could possibly run in would be the 25th of September, but more likely it would be October 9th, would be the actual hearing, sir.
But they can, if we got it by the sixth, they could take action at the next meeting on the 11th.
September sixth means, but you, if we get the proposals in the sixth, it's gotta be put in contract form and ads gotta be run in the paper.
But we don't have to have it in contract form for them to accept it. They could accept it.
Who to accept what?
They just said, hold on, I can solve this a little bit here. So Tommy outlined two ways to do this. One of them was to be able to do it all in one meeting, where everything, the proposals came in, we went ahead and prepared two, basically contracts from those proposals. And in that one meeting, they could approve that contract, and that contract would go, I'm sorry. They would have the two contracts, both contracts would get advertised.
Two proposals come in, two contracts are prepared, two notices are run. We have one meeting where this board decides between the two options. The other way is, two proposals come in, we have one meeting, that one meeting you pick a proposal, and then after that one meeting, we have a contract prepared and notice run, and we have a second.
I like that one.
Okay.
Okay, you wanna do that?
I like that second
Well, then why don't we just say that they have to have it in by the sixth, and y'all vote on the 11th?
Okay.
And then y'all have the 11th, y'all would tell us to, which one to put in contract.
Right, okay. Understand that?
Now,
Is that going to give you guys enough time
what I would recommend is that a proposal would say, our proposal is to do X, and it is contingent